My name is CMAC. I'm from CMAC's Paperbacks, and I'm here to do another book review with you. So, quick rundown. My name is CMAC. I do very quick, as quick as I can speak, book reviews on YouTube BookTube. I do all written reviews on cmaxpaperbacks.com. You can check me out below. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, glad to see ya. You know the drill. So let's dive in. Today we are going to speak about Where the Crawdads Sing by Delilah Owens. This is a movie now, and it's already out there. You could watch it if you wanted. So I thought I want to read the book before I see the movie. Now, let's get into this. So I finished this book, and I thought, wow, good book. And then I kind of sat with it a minute, and you digest what you just read, and I still felt like I loved it, okay? But then I realized maybe I ignored a lot of things. So let's get into the mistakes, and the things maybe I ignored while reading that I shouldn't have. First of all, the location. So when I was reading this book, I thought the entire time of the Netflix show Outer Banks. That's what I pictured. Marshy things. And maybe that's even wrong too. Maybe you pictured even more actual marsh and thick web of trees and stuff. Okay, so have you ever been to Asheville, North Carolina? Everything's on a hill. It's a mountain town. And if I were in Asheville, I probably never would go, let's go to the marshes. Because when you're in Asheville, North Carolina, you don't think that. And then weren't they out in the sea at some point in the book? Asheville's like here. The end of North Carolina's here. So again, like location-wise, I don't know why no one told her that that's not the right location, and you and the location didn't even really matter, like the name of it. So we could have done a cool, easy, like replace all, insert new name here. So already, okay. And then you kind of get into the southern part of it. I mean, I'm not from the South, and so maybe I don't even have a right to say anything. But if I were from the South, I might think, is this person from the South? Because she hammered home some of these, like, Southern stereotypes to a point that maybe she took it a little too far. And I don't know. I'm not from the South. I don't have maybe a right to say anything, but it was a little, like, grits, and making fun of the way people speak, and it was just, I don't know. And then to top it off, the sexual scenes, it's not, gross isn't the right word, it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable to the point where I did find myself trying to skim and get through it as quick as possible. So, no. Okay, so those are like all my issues with the book. But as I said, I still finished the book going, I like this. That was good. Because I think the overarching theme, the point of the story, maybe the reason it was picked up as a movie was because overall it's an interesting story. It's an interesting story about a marsh girl, and a beautiful marsh girl, and she's abandoned, and she's an orphan, and she's living alone in the marshes, and she's trying to deal with society and make friends, and how does she do that, and yada yada. So interesting, very interesting story, and that's why I love this book. Delilah Owens, I think, also was she tried to get real deep into the marsh and the beautiful nature and yada yada, and I don't think she's quite the author to do that. I'm sorry. I've read like Kristen Hanna, I think she is very good at like the Great Unknown. Like she's very good at putting you in the scene, and I felt very connected to nature, and I felt very in her world when I was reading. Delilah Jones, she doesn't have that. Yes, I read someone said that it's like she's trying to create the next great American novel, and I agree with them. That's what she is doing. I don't think she did it. But I also would counter with, why wouldn't you try? Good for you. We don't want to write garbage. I mean, thank you for trying and to create this thing. And so I'm not mad about it. Okay, so where do I leave this book? What do I rate it? So when I read that last sentence and I set down the book, it was 5 stars. After digesting it, I do have to drop it a star due to all the mistakes, I'm calling them, that I mentioned. I ignored them all through the story because I really was curious about where the story of Marsh Girl was going to go. Gosh, I'm doing these a lot. So I'm going 4 stars, maybe 3.75, probably 4 stars. I'm going 4 stars with the book. On Goodreads, this is well over, I think it's like 4.65 right now. So a lot of people love this book, probably why I was picked up for a movie. I'm very excited to see the movie. I could see this book being a good movie. So yeah, that's my 2.5 cents on Where the Crawdads Sing. Again, overall, interesting story, interesting plot, interesting thing. I feel like I haven't read something like this before, so really enjoy it. Did she execute it 100%? Probably not. Would I recommend this book? Yes. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you on the next video and the next book review. Bye, guys.